Got this week's fantasy baseball breakdown, and that report is coming up next on Beat the Odds. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Beat the Odds, your source for expert fantasy baseball insights all season long. We are approaching week 7, and I've got 10 players that are available in at least 40% of Yahoo leagues that you should pick up ahead of this upcoming week. Now, if you're a fan of this type of content, I'd encourage you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell. Now, as promised, I intend to keep this list to the point, and to prove it, here is my 5-minute countdown. Now, before I get started, I want to thank my community for casting 767 votes, which helped me create this week's list. Did you miss your chance to vote? Keep an eye out for new polls coming out later this week. Now, let's jump right into the list with 5 pitchers to target. Starting with number 5, we have JP Sears. Now, Sears is on a nice run. 5 straight starts with 2 earned runs or less, and he just faced off against the mighty Yankees and held them to a single run with 4 hits over 5 innings and just 1 walk. In fact, that's been the key to his early season success. He's only allowed 8 walks all season, and he lines up for a start against the Giants on Friday. Let's go to number 4. We have Griffin Canning. Now, I love the team context with Canning. The Mets will be among the league's best when the season wraps up. He should be able to continue roping in wins for his squad and yours, but be prepared for a bit of a bumpy ride. He hasn't been that good at keeping runners off base, but he has been able to keep the balls off the ground for the most part. Let's go to number 3. We have AJ Smith-Shawver. Smith-Shawver has been much better over the last few weeks. After struggling with keeping runners off the base in his first 3 starts, he's only allowed 10 hits over his last 19 innings pitched, including his 1-hitter over 8 innings against the Reds. His split finger is starting to come into form. Opponents are hitting only 143 against it, and he's recorded 20 of his 27 strikeouts with it. Moving on to number 2, we have Michael Wacha. Now, Wacha is in a similar situation as Griffin Canning, with one exception. Wacha doesn't struggle with base runners. After allowing 8 walks in his first 3 starts, he's only allowed 6 more in his following 5 starts and has lowered his whip from 1.40 to a very respectable 1.15 for the year. He should line up for 2 starts this coming week, starting with the tilt in Houston on Monday. And to number 1 we go, we have Tomoyuki Sugano. I think it's time we take Sugano seriously. After scuffing out of the gates in his first taste of the bigs, he has adjusted accordingly and is starting to figure it out on the mound. Let's not forget, he's a 35-year-old rookie. He's been perfecting his craft for quite a while. You're not going to get any free passes with Sugano. You need to get on with the stick, and that's not going to be a guarantee with his 6-pitch mix. Now let's move on to 5 hitters to pick up. Starting with number 5, we have Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel is a bit of a mixed bag. He's decided to go all Jacob Wilson on us and be all contact, so his strikeout rate is actually in the top 92nd percentile, but his walk rate is in the bottom 6%. He has struggled with his average exit velocity, but lately he has actually been connecting with this high-flying Diamondback offense, going deep 3 times and driving in 9 runs over the last 7 games. Let's go to number 4. We have Jason Dominguez. Now, Jason is right on the bubble with 60% ownership, but he's certainly worth mentioning, especially after he set a Yankees record being the youngest Yankee to homer 3 times in a game. Now, he's not a full-time starter. He's on the right side of a platoon, but he's 1 hot streak away from being a mainstay in that rotation. And his ownership will be much higher at that point. Let's go to number 3. We have Daniel Schneemann. Now, I love these type of players. He's a Swiss Army knife both in the field and at the plate. He can hit for power, he can hit for average. He has a 66th percentile sprint speed, so he can take a bag if he decides to do so. As alluded, he carries 4 positions in the Yahoo game, making him a great piece on your bench that you can plug in wherever you need. Moving on to number 2, we have Kyle Stowers. Remarkably, I haven't spent a whole lot of time talking up the diamond in the rough Marlins lineup. Stowers' start looks legit and is supported by his elite barrel and sweet spot rankings. His aggressiveness at the plate is leaving him a little prone to striking out, but he's still walking in over 10% of his at-bats to make up for it. Stowers projects as a .275 hitter with 25 homers the rest of the way. And at number 1, we have Andy Pages. Like the Yankees' Martian, Pages is right on that ownership bubble, so your chances of getting him are actually kind of slim. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't look to see if you can get the player who's getting all the playing time he can handle because of his elite defense and is moving up in the lineup with the injury of Teoscar Hernandez that's going to keep him out for the next couple of weeks. And that's going to do it here for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'm going to sign off for now, but I will catch you guys on the next episode.